Hello and welcome back to Saber Outdoors. My name, of course, is Mark Alexander, your wonderful host. And today we are doing the Sling Shot versus Sling Bow challenge. We're doing a versus video, guys. You know how it is. So we're going to shoot both of these and see which one we like better. Would we rather shoot a sling shot, or is the new invention of the sling bow worthwhile? It could be great, it could be awful. I've never shot a sling bow. So let's real quick go through our competitors, go through our ammo, so forth and so on. So this is a Barnett Black Widow. You can see it kind of up close there. Here's the back of the package if you care. Now this is a tube slingshot with a wrist rest. I don't really know what to call this. Guys, we're functional on this channel, not professionals. So let's get this out of the package and see if we can figure anything out about this. Uno momento. All right, guys, we got our thing out after some tribulation, but also too, something I didn't notice until after I had this. One moment, my vehicle has decided to go crazy for a minute. Okay, cool. My vehicle's done being crazy. So, this actually comes with steel shot. Now, guys, we're not shooting the steel shot today. Plainly said, I'm not good enough to shoot with steel shot just right now. I don't want to waste the steel shot because I've not shot a slingshot since... not regularly since I was a kid, and only very sporadically in my adulthood. But what we are going to shoot today in the Barnett is marbles. You can get them $1 a bag at the Dollar Tree. Or at least they used to be $1. Now stuff sometimes is $1.25 or any number of other things. So our wrist piece comes over and around. Now, inspect your bands before you pull back any of these, because there's no telling how long this has been on the shelf. We've got a nice big leather pouch to put our ammo in. Let's give her a pull. That is pretty decent setup there. Now, just like with a bow, when you're shooting this kind of thing, pick you a spot somewhere. I mark mine on my cheek when I'm shooting. And then, of course, you can dry fire this. You can't do that with like a bow, but maybe you can do it with a sling bow. I'm not really sure. Never had one. But let's get that out and look at it real quick. So this is the Marksmen Pocket Hunter. And comes with one arrow and the I don't know if we call this a slingshot, sling bow. It comes with the projectile launcher. Maybe that's the best word for it. But let's get it out of the box and see what we see. Okay, we've got our arrow, we've got our tip for our arrow. Let's get that on there. They do provide us with a tip for the arrow. I did not quickly see what the poundage was, or not poundage, what the grain was on this. Yeah, it just says field tip, guys. It doesn't say how much the grain is on it. So it could be more than I usually shoot, less than I usually shoot. I could knock this slingshot off. I could not knock the slingshot off. Speaking of the slingshot, let's look at the slingshot for this. So again, we have a wrist mount, a wrist rest. I'm not sure what the right verbiage is on that. It's okay, I don't have to really worry about it. But this has a piece of paracord, it looks like, and it's just put in there where you can grab hold of it and pull this back. And it does have a significant, it is more difficult to pull this back. But we're gonna get set up and then we're gonna shoot these and see how we like them. Do we like one better than the other? Are they both terrible? I don't know, but we're gonna find out together. All right, guys, so we're around about 10 yards away from our target. You can see it down there. Now, I've got me a marble in my pouch. Now, one thing about these, whenever you're shooting, don't pinch in front of your ammo, especially not like this, because then your ammo has to jump your finger and it throws your shot off. Always pinch your ammo real good and tight. And I aim down my bands and shoot. What I'm looking at is just a little bit above where I'm shooting, and that's around about how I shoot these. If you want like a full how to shoot a slingshot, I ain't the guy. I'm functional, not professional. Go find a professional. They're going to do a lot better job than I ever could. I'm just going to shoot this 2 or 3 times and see if I can even hit that big target over there. Ooh, I did. A resounding yes. I can hit that. Again, I did it. I'm actually surprised with myself. Only just nicked it that time. But that's why we're using glass marbles. They'll just sit there. They're not going to poison the environment. They're not going to ruin any animals. If an animal eats a marble, most likely it will pass that, not a problem. But guys, 3 times we hit the target, all 3 times with our slingshot. Let's try our sling bow. So to load this, we've got our thing here. I don't know where the, what usually would be the cock feather is supposed to be. I'm going to put it on this thing here. That didn't end well. Let's try again. Okay. So every time I try and pull this back, it comes off of this. So I'm not going to grab this anymore. I'm going to pinch it just like I do in the other and see if that nets me any better result. But this is not easy to load and so far not easy to shoot, but it may just be that I'm not doing it right. But that's a question of usability, because I am functional, not expert. Let's see if we just barely hit the thing. Oh, wow. And of course we have to walk down and back because they only give us 1 arrow. And by the way, the arrow's already bent. It was bent whenever I took it out of the package. So great job there, pocket shot. Let's try this way. Low. So let's try this one more time and see if we can get some kind of shot off with this thing. So far, I am not impressed. Now, I am so done with this thing. All right, guys, so the versus portion of this video is over. This thing, the nock is broken. So I can't shoot this arrow anymore, and they don't give you but 1. This arrow is heavy. This arrow is bent. This is not a good setup. This is by far the loser. Loser. But guys, I have some more arrows with me. I'm going to try those. But if I see that this is not going to improve, I'll probably just trash this thing. But let's get another arrow and try a little longer with this. All right, so we've got this arrow here. It's got regular fletching on it. They're not feathered fletching. And you can see, not broke. Smaller field tip. I believe these are 80 grains, but I honestly could be wrong. So let's load this in and try our luck with it. I do not think it will do any better, but I have been wrong before. Guys, I'm going to include this part in where I'm fidgeting and fumbling, because that's an example of the usability of this, and it's not very usable. Okay, let's give her one more try. That went a lot better. All right, one more try. All right, guys, so this does work better with a better arrow. So there is a minor amount of redemption for this thing, but for my money, I think I've been scammed. I'm not gonna put on or lie. I believe I've been scammed, but I think I can take this bow part off and shoot this as a slingshot. If I can, that's the next thing you're gonna see. Uno memento. All right, so the bow portion of this sling bow just comes off with this teeny tiny little thumb screw. And I'm gonna put it back together and probably trash it. Because this sling bow thing is not a good deal. If I can slip this piece of paracord off, we'll try this as a slingshot, and I think I will like this a lot better. All right, got our paracord off and out. So now they're more or less the same as far as design. So let's test the I couldn't remember the name of it. Let's test the Barnett versus the Marksmen just as slingshots, because sling bow versus slingshot's gonna be my thing every single time. But let's try the Marksman out, not as a sling bow, but as just a plain old slingshot. See if I like it any better. Certainly loads a lot easier. Oh, I like that a lot better. A whole lot better. Oop, little high. I like this far better as a slingshot than a sling bow. Local friends and neighbors coming by, just give them a wave. They're just checking me out because I am in an odd place doing an odd thing. So I'm not upset by any means. Let's try another shot. Oh, that feels good. I like this far better as a slingshot. Let's shoot the other one, kind of give a one-to-one comparison. I've lost my accuracy. There we go. Well, guys, seems like I've lost it. I can't seem to shoot this thing good and accurate no more. Let's take our time with this shot and see if maybe I can do any good with it. Nope. Guys, I think I can find some conclusions. So I'm gonna switch to the Marksman, and I'm gonna see if I can hit a can, because I'm sure that thwack is not as satisfying as it will be boom. But we're gonna see if we can hit a can at This is round about 30 feet. You know, I stepped it 10 yards off. That should be around about 30 feet. But we're gonna set a can up, get the Marksman, and see if we can hit a can. All right, so I've got a can set up in front of my target. You can see that is some distance away. So we're gonna give this a try, see if we can hit anything. And I'm gonna show you every single shot so that it's not like, oh, he just edited where he hit it the first time, second time, third time. I'm not gonna give you the in-between, but you're gonna see boom, 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 bang. I am not a professional with one of these, so don't critique me too hard in the comments, but like, subscribe, because I'm trying. Guys, I know I'll hit it this next time because I'm getting closer. Hey, finally nicked it. Alright guys, maybe I'm gonna have to accept just nicking it. Let me just show you so you can understand, because I am definitely, that's a clue by the way, I'm definitely not a professional at this, but look at my target. Like, compared to the can, it's like perfectly all the way around it. So guys, I tried, I really did. And my nick made a nice little dent, but there was no satisfying bang, blah, 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 blah. But guys, I tried. I'm not a great shot with these things. Never claimed to be. But I tried, and that's a lot better than a lot of other people. So guys, get out there and try stuff you're bad at. You're gonna be bad at everything whenever you first start, but you can get better. All right guys, so final thoughts, final things. The pocket hunter by Marksmen is a gimmick and a trap. Do not buy this product. This product is cheap. This product is garbage. This arrow is bent and broken, and this piece right here does not hold your arrow securely, and as you're shooting it, there's a little, you can see already, no more times than I shot this arrow, it's already wearing the fletchings down because there's nothing to hold the arrow off of the rest. Guys, do not buy this pocket hunter. If you want to buy a slingshot, a Marksmen Sling Shot is a good buy. I like this as a slingshot. Do not like this whatsoever as a sling bow. It's a gimmick. Don't buy it. Just don't. Marksman makes a good slingshot. Buy a Marksman Slingshot. It'll be half the price and you'll get twice the value. Now the Barnett wrist rocket, or whatever you want to call this thing, I like it. Sits in the hand good. Nice big pouch. The bands on this slingshot are not as strong as the Marksman, and that's because the Marksman's meant to lob a much heavier thing. This was meant to lob those little steel shot, so it's not near as hard to get this back and get it going. But guys, I am functional at this, not professional. And if you want a professional opinion on these things, go elsewhere. We are functional on this channel. We go out, we try new things, we do cool stuff. Sometimes we fail. I failed at this shooting the sling bow for the most part. To me, I couldn't get it, couldn't get it to work very good for me. The arrow that came with it was bent and now is broken. I do not suggest for you to buy that again, but what I do suggest, get you a slingshot. Marbles are cheap. They're $1 for like 50. I don't know anything that's that cheap. And you don't even have to buy marbles. You could buy nothing and just grab you could just grab a handful of gravel up out of your driveway and go shoot with it. Go have fun, guys. That's what this channel and getting out is all about. Go have some fun, guys. This is all the fun we're gonna have today. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that bell notification. Say it twice because I really want you to do it. Subscribe. It costs you nothing and it means everything to me. We'll see you somewhere out on the woods. We'll see you somewhere in the woods or on the water.